Hello all, welcome to fully online, on-demand Calculus 2 course by Dr. Oz. In this video today, I'm going to go over two things. One is that I'm going to highlight the most important parts of the syllabus. And second, I'm going to introduce you to two different platforms. One is the course website, which is at Blackboard, and the other one is the online assessment system called WebAssign, where you're going to find all the assignments of this course. All right, let me quickly start with my name. I am Dr. Ahmed Ozcan Ozer, and you can call me Dr. Oz in short, or just Oz. And you can see my email address being listed here. That's my WKU email address. And also my office is located at COHH 4127. So if you ask for a face-to-face meeting, please email me first, and we will arrange some time that works for both of us to have a short meeting of like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, depending on what we're going to discuss about. And also my phone number is listed here. This is my Google phone number. That's 985-30-OSCAN. So OSCAN stands for 69-526. Okay. If you want to know more about me, please click on this picture here where you're going to be directed to my YouTube website, and then this is a short video about my teaching background, where I was teaching prior to joining to Western Kentucky University, and all other info you can find about me. All right, so let's start with the learning objectives of this course. So these are catalog learning objectives of this course. So that means that I want you to retain certain knowledge and skills once you finish this course, and 6 of them are listed as like being able to differentiating and integrating the inverse, trig, and hyperbolic functions using different integration or differentiation techniques. And also, you're going to learn integration by parts, trig substitutions, and partial fractions and other algebraic techniques to tackle with integration. And also, we will learn how to apply those integration techniques to real-world problems, such as finding the curves, finding the area in between curves, finding the volume or surface area of a revolution, arc length of a curve, work, moment, center of mass, and on and on and on. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of real-world applications. And also, the third learning objective is about being able to understand infinite series and sequences and test their convergence or divergence using appropriate tests. And in fact, we're going to have a list of tests in the corresponding chapter, including the ratio test, the root test, and telescoping series, geometric series, alternating series, and etc. Okay? And we're going to be able to expand functions into power series, which is essentially polynomials. So once you're given the description of the function involving non-trivial expressions of functions, so we will learn if we can express the given function in terms of polynomials, which are the nicest functions in the world of functions. And we're going to be introduced to parametric curves. So that means we're going to be able to work with parametric curves using differential and integral techniques. And lastly, we're going to be analyzing functions and their graphs and polar coordinates, because we have the rectangular coordinate system that we're used to work with in Calc 1. That's XY coordinate system. So we're going to switch the gear and then learn the polar coordinates to attack more non-trivial problems that we can't use the rectangular coordinates for. And at this moment, I want you to scroll down the last pages of the syllabus to see specific chapter objectives and details. And in fact, I split them into sections as well. So you can actually learn more about the learning objectives, which are also listed in the Blackboard website, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Okay. All right, so if you scroll down to the second page on the left, you will see a picture, as you see, and in fact this is a video. If you click on the picture, you'll be directed to a video called What is Calculus? And in this video you're going to see the differences between pre-calculus and calculus 1 and 2. So you will find in the video why we need calculus to solve certain real-world problems which we can't be solved by using pre-calculus techniques. Okay, and also I'm really proud to say here that this course is designed in a way that it's enriched by almost 270 instructional videos, and this is the first time at WKU that a course is designed of this sort. And the videos are going to work in a way that you will have a recitation for each section covered, which means like you're going to have a lot of practice problems gone through step by step by me. So again, this is the first time it's happening at Western Kentucky University, and maybe in general. And the good news is that for each section you will have 5 to 13 recitation problems. That's a lot, because you will have homework problems listed, and then those recitation problems that you solve with me in the video are going to be very similar to homework problems and the quiz problems. So again, once you read the lecture notes, which are in fact complimentary as well, then you will start the recitation videos. You practice the problems in your own pace, and then you can start your homework problems and the quizzes. So, all right. And the course website, as I said, is going to be Blackboard. The main course website is going to be Blackboard, and all assignments are going to be taken at the Cengage's WebAssign. And here, the important point is that all the lecture notes, recitation videos, course videos, announcements, you will find all of them in the Blackboard course website. And all assignments, including homework assignments, quizzes, review assignments, orientation assignment, and all the exams are going to be given in the WebAssign environment. So let me just quickly walk you through both sites. All right, so this is the Blackboard website. Once you land in to the Blackboard site, so you will see the link here, Welcome to Calc 2 on demand, and notify your instructor regarding your enrollment, and you will see all the nice information about this course. And this is also located right here under course information. If you click on the syllabus and orientation, you'll find a copy of the syllabus here as well. And there's the instructor info. I'll just click on that, so you will see the same information I provided to you in the syllabus, except that there's the personal website link here. So you will get the link of my personal website if you're interested. Okay. And if you look at the course content here, so let's go to course modules. So all of the lecture notes, recitation videos, and recitation PowerPoint slides are going to be under this module, and you will have sub modules here because we have chapter 5 all the way through chapter 10 covered here, except chapter 6. Okay, so if you click one of those sub modules here, so you will have chapter 5 course objectives. Remember that Calc 2 is the continuation of Calc 1, and Calc 1 ends at section 5.7, and that's where in fact Calc 2 starts. So we start with 5.8 and continue with 5.9, and you will see the course learning objectives listed right here, and as well on the left you will have the section name listed. In the middle column you will have the activities that again involves lecture notes and recitation PowerPoint slides. So once you click on the recitation PowerPoint slides, you will have all the exercises listed with the solution videos. And on the right you have the assessments that you're supposed to complete for each section. For example, for 5.8 you have homework 5.8, and once you're done with that you can jump to 5.9. You have two homework assignments for that, 5.9 and 5.B, 5.A and 5.B. And after completing every two sections, you have a quiz for that. So as you see that you have the quiz 1 covering 5.8 and 5.9. Okay, let's look at another just course module just to give you some idea. Let's go to chapter 9. Okay, again, chapter objectives are listed right here, together with the section names and the corresponding activities and the corresponding assessments. As you see, like after you finish each chapter, not just chapter 5 though, because chapter 5 is like almost like half covered, but for each chapter you will have a review assignment. In this case, you have 2 of them for chapter 9. And in a similar fashion, you will have a quiz for each. After completing 2 sections, then you'll have 1 quiz for that. Okay. And also, if there is a test taken in that chapter, you'll be notified for that. It says, for example, here that you have the web assigned test, and it tells you exactly what the coverage of the test is about. Okay. And how do you get to the WebAssign platform? So there's this link here called Access WebAssign. So if you click on that, you're going to land into this web page. This is your Outlook, and you're going to choose my course. Obviously, that's on demand. Okay, and you're going to have your assignments listed here once you enroll in this course, and you can see your grade here. Generally, I use WebAssign grading, not Blackboard grading. So please check your grade up here. So you also have the course insights and announcements, communication, and also you have the access to the ebook. So if you click on this ebook, so you will have the nice version of the book available to you with a lot of interactive features. If you ask for a paper copy of the book, so you can read the statement for that in the syllabus. But this is pretty much what the WebAssign platform looks like, and this is my view of WebAssign. So you will have, let's just click on that. You will have orientation and syllabus assignment, calculus 2 readiness test, and all assignments listed here one by one, and then you'll be able to see in your side once you complete each assignment and get the threshold passing grade, which is 70%. Okay, especially for homework assignments, you have to have 70% to continue the next assignment. If you can't get 70%, you have to contact me, because I give you like 10 tries for each homework assignment, which I'm going to mention once we talk about the homework assignments. Okay. All right, just to give you an idea, if you click one of the homework assignments, let's just go with 5.8 for now. You're gonna have a screen like this, and you will have the instructions written here. Okay, it says like you have 10 tries for each question, and you have certain questions that you have to show your work for. Like in this particular case, question number 10 is the question that you have to show your work. Okay. All right, and there's the upload feature stuff. I'm going to show you separately. So once you, let's say like you're done writing down the full details of the question, so you're going to take the picture of your work and upload it to the system. Right. I would like to show this feature to you on a different assignment so that you won't be able to see the answer. So you have the upload feature right here, as you see, upload file feature. So once you're done, let's say for the corresponding question, just upload your work so that I will see that you have a work to be graded. You also need to email me about what you uploaded after you're done with the homework assignment. I'll talk about that in a sec. But also I want to show you like nice features of WebAssign. It's like, for example, you have the read it feature, watch it feature, and talk to a tutor feature. If you click on the read it feature, that will take you to the corresponding section of the book and maybe corresponding formula that may be relevant to the given question. And watch it feature is a feature that WebAssign provides to you, so it provides you a video of another example. But for this class, for this course, we have a lot of videos already uploaded to to your recitation PowerPoint slides, and you have plenty of them. And those videos are very parallel to the homework questions. So these are going to be the one helping you the most. I mean, you can still watch the WebAssign videos, but you're not going to get the same type of quality and relevance to homework assignments. And you can also click the link of like talk to a tutor. Okay, so these are all free provided to you. Try to use those links very efficiently. All right, let's talk about homework and chapter review assignments. So in total, you have 30 homework assignments and 4 chapter reviews to be completed in the online assessment system WebAssign. So the good news is that you are allowed 10 tries for each question. Okay, and obviously this may not be the same for multiple choice questions, because generally multiple choices have only 4 choices, so I can't give you 10 tries, so expect less for those. But the good news is that you can just try your answer. If it doesn't work, you can try again, and you can do it like 10 times for homework assignments and chapter reviews. For each homework assignment, you're gonna turn in 0 to 3 questions by using the upload feature I just have shown you. Okay, so you're going to show me all the details, and this is only for me providing you feedback about how you write your solutions, because in the quizzes and exams, you're going to show the full work of your questions. So this is me sort of like preparing you for that purpose. So WebAssign is going to grade your homework automatically, but me also grade your work, especially for the questions that I ask for uploaded work, just from my side, to make sure that you sort of like you understand course learning objectives, and you understand the steps of certain questions thoroughly to be able to continue to your next assignment. Okay. Also, you should email me once you complete each homework assignment, so that I'm going to know that you have some work to be graded or to be given feedback to you. Okay, so and generally I don't grade your written work, but I try to provide you constructive feedback for homework assignments. Okay. And let's scroll down to quizzes, and you will have 14 quizzes in total for this course, and that'll be 30% of your work. So you can see the heavy weight of quizzes on your final grade. Okay, so we have 14 of them, and these are timed assignments, not like homework assignments. So you will have 75 minutes to complete each quiz, and you will be allowed only 1 try for multiple choice questions and 3 tries for all other questions. Okay, and in each quiz, I'm talking about like you have 4 to 6 problems in each quiz. So that means you have 1 or 2 questions. You have 1 or 2 questions in each quiz that you're going to show your work to me. It's not like WebAssign grades your work, but I will grade the handwritten portion of your quizzes, and for those questions I will not look how WebAssign grades it. Even WebAssign grades your work correct, but if you don't show me the actual work with details, I will take that as just 0. In other words, I'm not going to look at the WebAssign grading for those 1 or 2 questions that I grade. Okay, so for those questions, please provide as much feedback as possible. And again, and I won't look at the WebAssign grading for that. Okay. Again, your graded work will be provided back to you within the same platform after a few days, and you have to email me once you complete a quiz, so that I will know that you have a work waiting to be graded by me in WebAssign. Okay. So. Yeah, after each assignment, you should email me for me to look at your work and grade and then send it back to you. Okay, and you will have 2 tests and the final exam, and the first test is going to be 20%, second test is going to be 15%, and final exam is going to be the 20% of your grade. And these are timed assignments again, and I give you 120 minutes for each test. Okay. All exams are going to be taken online in the WebAssign platform, but some of those tests are going to be taken at the testing center, like test number 1 and final exam. This could be either at WKU or a certified proctoring location near you, wherever you're located. Okay, and for this you should probably contact the on-demand office and ask what is best for you. Okay, and for those exams only TI 8384 calculators are allowed. Okay. And I may provide you formula sheets if necessary, and you will know exactly what I'm providing to you. But for those exams, you're going to show me the whole work for each question. So different from homework and quiz assignments, you will have to show to me all work. So I'm not going to look at the WebAssign grading at all. I will just grade your handwritten work at the end, and I'm going to provide my feedback to you after you complete the exam. Okay? All right, so you'll be given a formative course assessment survey in the beginning of the semester. I would like to see how you are doing before you get to the end of the course. Okay, so let me just show you how you get a hold of that. All right, it's right here. So right after chapter 7. So you're going to finish the assignments of chapter 5 and chapter 7. Then right after that, you're going to have to take the course assessment survey to provide me feedback about how you are doing, how the WebAssign system is for you, how Blackboard is, how the assignments are, how the things are in general for you. So this is going to be a survey that we're going to collect a lot of meaningful information from you to better improve this course for the future. Okay. All right, let's get back to the most important part of the syllabus. That's grading. So in this course, you're going to have 30 homework assignments, 4 chapter review assignments, 14 quizzes, 2 tests, and a final exam. So and the grading scheme works like this. So 15% for the homework, and 30% for the quizzes, and 20% for the first test, and 15% for the second test, and 20% for the comprehensive final exam. And you have 1% for extra once you complete the formative course assessment survey that I just mentioned. Okay, to be able to get an A, you should aim at least 90%. To get a B, you should aim at least 80%. And to get a C, you should aim at 70%, and to get a D, you should aim at 60%. Anything less is going to be taking you to F. Okay. Meeting times. So since this is an online course, we don't have physical meetings required, and this is self-paced course, so you can complete this course as little as 7 weeks, almost like less than 3 months, and also this can go all the way to 9 to 12 months. So it's totally flexible for you. So please take your time to finish each assignment. All right. And communication by me, well, this is the best way is by email. I also provided you my Google phone number, and time to time we can have Zoom meetings if you have certain questions, but the communication may break, especially when we're in holidays, in between semesters, summer times. So I'll try to check my email anyway, but just make sure that communication may break time to time. So let me just quickly show you how the PowerPoint slides for video recitations look like. So I generally put relevant formulas in the beginning of the PowerPoint file for you to practice the formulas on your own. So you see you have the basic integration rules. This is for 5.8. Okay, and you have the first exercise. So it says like find the indefinite integral. So you have 3 parts in this question, and for each part you have a video down here. It says watch part A, part B, and part C. Okay, and as you see, if you go to the next exercise, you're going to have you have an exercise with 3 sub questions, and for each you have a video for. And the next exercise also have 2 sub questions. And then you have the final exercise here. So in total, you have 9 problems to solve with all sub questions added to each other, right? And then 9 videos to watch in total. And then once you watch those videos, please go ahead and then start your homework assignment, because most of these questions are relevant to your homework problems. If you click those videos, then you will be directed to my YouTube channel, and then you will see all the necessary videos over there. And you see like all of these videos are enriched by lots of 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional 3D visuals, so you will hopefully enjoy these videos over there. And as I said, we have almost 265 videos, 270 videos in total provided to you for this course. Okay, so as you see that you have also animations and 3D visuals, 2D visuals provided to you, complimentary once you enroll in this course. Okay. All right, this is all I wanted to show to you. I hope you're going to enjoy this course with lots of complimentary lecture notes, lots of complimentary videos enriched with 3D animations and 3D and 2D visuals. If you have any questions or comments, always email me. I'm just an inch away from you, and I'll try my best to get back to you. And again, enjoy the class and good luck with it.